Hey, what's up YouTube? It's me, Sarah, and today I'm going to be talking about how to treat skin inflammation on your face. And if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. My channel is a mix of skincare and just my life in general. I love being able to share my personal experiences and my knowledge to help anyone out there who may be struggling. So if you haven't already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and check the description down below for more information. So in this video, I will be going over some of the common symptoms of skin inflammation, some common causes, how to treat your skin when it is inflamed, and my routine that I love to refer back to and practice whenever I feel like my skin is very, very irritated. So what inflammation is basically our body reacting to a foreign intruder or a potentially dangerous pathogen. So the reaction from our body is the inflammation. And inflammation is what helps promote the healing in that particular area. Not every stimuli is dangerous, and sometimes it's hard for our body to determine if it is dangerous or not. So there sometimes is this overreaction. An example of that is like allergies, if you're allergic to pollen, things like that. On the outside it's pretty harmless, but our body doesn't perceive it as harmless, so there's like this overreaction to it and thinking it's actually dangerous. So some common causes of skin inflammation are allergies. Some allergens in the environment where we live, depending on the season, can cause inflammation. Extreme temperature, so that ties into the seasons. When it's very cold outside during winter time, or when it's really hot outside and we're constantly sweating or we're exposed to a lot of sun. Something that I am guilty of that I never really knew factored so much into our skin health is stress. During college, I was extremely stressed all the time. Like, I could not think of a single moment during college when I was like, yeah, I'm feeling great. It's peaceful. I'm happy. I was under so much stress throughout college, just not even due to college itself, like not even the college classes. It was my personal life that was just constantly falling apart. And I didn't have healthy ways to manage my stress. I didn't have healthy outlets. So I was just constantly stressed, and it just fed into this very unhealthy and toxic cycle to where it was showing on my skin. You know, when I'm stressed, the first sign that I'm stressed is my eczema. My eczema tends to flare up when I am very stressed, or even just the seasons. Like if I'm washing my hands a lot or it's very cold outside, that's when my eczema will start to come out a lot. Another potential cause is our gut health. So if the microbiome in our gut is imbalanced, you can actually see how much it affects our skin. Probiotics can actually really help our skin. So how to treat skin inflammation? You can help treat the skin inflammation through the use of corticosteroids, antihistamines, and antibacterial medicine. For me, I never really took any medicine whenever I did notice my skin flaring up. Instead, I really, even till today, I tend to just avoid certain things that can cause irritation in my skin. So what I would recommend is actually eliminating potential irritants in your skincare, especially on your face. So things with fragrance, I would avoid at all costs. If you're noticing your face feeling just so irritated, dry, itchy, or just painful, you do not want to add more irritating products to your skin that will just worsen the inflammation. You also want to opt for skincare that does contain ceramides. So ceramides are great because they help repair and maintain your skin barrier. The product that I love to use that contains ceramides is Cerave. So Cerave is very affordable, pretty accessible. You can find it at Target, Walmart, pretty much a lot of stores carry Cerave, and it's such a gentle brand. I have had no problems using the products. Whenever my skin is very irritated and I'm noticing a lot of inflammation, I always opt for the Cerave Hydrating Facial Cleanser that'll help calm down my skin. You can also incorporate cortisone. So if you suffer from eczema like I do and you have those dry, scaly patches that are really itchy and flaky, then I would highly recommend using cortisone. I have a video that talks about how to treat eczema on your hands, and I show you my whole routine when it comes to treating my eczema. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I have this dark spot right here. That's a mark from a past eczema breakout. My hands are the first place where you will see my eczema flare up. So what I would also recommend is if you do feel stressed or you feel like there's a lot going on in your life and you feel overwhelmed, you may not know just how stressed you are. I thought I was fine. I would just tell myself this is just how life is. You never get a break. But that's completely false. Like, life doesn't have to be as stressful as it is in the moment. And for me, I had to take the right steps in eliminating the really toxic and unhealthy factors in my life that just weren't contributing to my happiness. So that is a huge tip from me to you, is to reduce your stress if you can help it. If you don't have to be dealing with it, if you don't have to put up with something that's very negative in your life, don't do it. It's not worth it. I would also recommend, again, avoiding harsh soaps, cleansers, really stripping skincare products on your face, because the last thing that you need is to dry out your skin even more, because that's just gonna make it way worse. And the very last tip that I have for y'all is to up your moisturizing. You wanna moisturize, you wanna make sure your skin is moisturized, happy, healthy, hydrated, all of that. Make sure you're drinking enough water, because water intake is so important, and making sure our skin just isn't dehydrated and our barrier can continue working the way it's supposed to be working. So last, what I'm going to be talking about in this video is my skincare routine whenever I do feel like my skin is inflamed. So in the morning, regardless if my skin is inflamed or not, I just don't cleanse in the morning. I like to just rinse my face with lukewarm water or cold water depending on how tired I am, and then I moisturize immediately after using the Verse Dew Point Moisturizing Gel Cream, and then I use SPF right after. So the SPF that I love to use is just the Australian Gold SPF 50. That one works well with my skin, it works well under my makeup, and I just really like it. It's super affordable. I really have no complaints other than the white cast. In the evening, when I do my nighttime skincare routine, I like to use the Cerave Hydrating Facial Cleanser. That's very gentle, it's non-stripping, it's gonna help repair my barrier, but it's still gonna do the job of making sure my pores are clean. After I cleanse using that cleanser, I like to go straight into my moisturizer. If my skin is very inflamed, then I will use the Roche Posay Cicaplast Baume B5. That one's awesome for really irritated skin. Normally don't have that much inflammation on my face, so I'll just stick to my normal Belif True Cream moisturizer, but on my neck is very, very sensitive. That's when I use the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm, and I like to stick to what my skin just responds best to. So the biggest takeaway when it comes to this video is just paying attention to when your skin starts to feel a particular way, when you notice your eczema or rashes starting to come up, your redness, irritation. Pay attention to any changes in your skincare routine, to the weather, things like that that may be contributing to that inflammation. Also, when it comes to skincare, I do highly believe in approaching skincare with a very gentle mindset. You know, it doesn't take a lot for our skin to be clear, happy, healthy. At the end of the day, our skin really doesn't require that much. It doesn't need to be bombarded with the active ingredients. Just approach skincare very gently and listen to your skin, listen to your body, how it's responding to certain things, adapt your routine from there, and whatever works for you, stick to it. Because what I recommend, the products that I recommend, they work perfect for me, but it may be very different for you. So I always highly encourage experimenting for yourself, understanding what works for you, and sticking to that, because we're all different and we all have different skin needs. Alright, and that's pretty much it. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I hope that it was informative. For those of you who may be suffering from some irritated skin right now, I feel you. I just recently broke out because I was trying a new SPF with fragrance and my skin didn't like it. So yeah, I hope that this video helps y'all. And if you haven't already, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my video and my channel out. Also, make sure to subscribe. I post a new video every single week on Monday. And check the description below just for more resources, different platforms for y'all to be able to connect with me. Stay tuned. I post every single Monday.